Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the colony section yet again for a map from someone from the comments section. That's right, it's Frosty 18's Rift Engine Failure. Rift Engine Technician Tex Commander. Our Rift Engine has failed. It's a long reclaim Dark Tower spiral map. That's right, we got some spiral action going on, you know. So, yeah, feel pretty good about that. Here we go. Commander Lex status report. What's going on? Rift Engineer text. It appears the Rift Engine has failed, stopped working, and we have crashed. From Ava. Sir, it appears we have passed through space with an unusual amount of dark towers that are interrupting our flight trajectory through Rift space. Further to that, it appears that most of the emitters on this planet are still asleep and have started waking up. We have several minutes before they will be fully function. Will all be fully functional to prepare. So the emitters are asleep as well, which is most fantastic. I do like that. Sleepy emitters. I'm a big fan. Commander Lex, status on the Rift systems and anything else significant that I need to know. Weapons Engineer Arnold, sir, most of our weapon systems appear to be functional and working properly. Scratch that. It seems the thrusters on the weapons are not working and getting worse. A malfunction has caused the system to reduce our capability of building more than 3 nullifiers at a time. So no more than 3 nullifiers at a time. The thrusters on the things don't work. Oh my. We can luckily still complete an overdrive and destroy the creep structures. Further to that, it appears that our airship schematics have encountered a control error, limiting up to 5 airships. We will certainly need them for this planet. Hey, welcome to the overwhelming darkness. I hope that you enjoy my first map. I tried focusing more on making it playable and challenging at the same time. I have give you plenty of starting resources. We've been given plenty of starting resources and 2 pre-placed structures. We will need to focus on making the most of the space available if we are to succeed. There's, however, a small trap I placed which will kick off at the 5-minute mark, which will cause a minor or major setback. Good luck and have fun. As you can see, there's a massive dumping of anti-creep on this map. This will be really helpful as time progresses. So let's take a look at the map itself. Big ol' map. I don't know if this is the 5-minute trap, but it very well could be. We are starting in the bottom left corner. We have 12 urns available to our name. Now, I did say thrusters are offline. I don't know if that means we can fly around or we can't. Maybe our Rift Lab can't fly around. I hope we can fly our units around. That I don't know. So we shall definitely see about that. We do have not the biggest emitter, but a big old breeder over here. So that's going to be quite interesting. And then we have the spiral. That's right. Look at this long set. Plenty of dark towers. Couple of blobs. So we have some blobs right there. We have some spores on this side as well. So they're 4-minute spores. Actually, plenty of spores that are going to go everywhere. Looks like these are the only blobs, though. So that is good news. I mean, if we can get some snipers up on this side, I think we'll be fine just to get the blobs. They should be able to shoot them through the walls, which is nice. So blob shouldn't be too much of a problem, although spores we will need just defenses for. Our starting zone, we have a couple of tracks, which is nice. Again, we can't change our starting position, but again, I do hope we can fly units around. I don't know. Fingers crossed. We do have limited air, which is, we do have 2 rockets. Oh, the airships are the big boy airships, not bombers. I thought we only had 5 bombers. No, we have 5 big boy airships. Holy moly, that's going to be good. Okay, so we're going to want those. Most of the emitters, as far as I have seen so far, are pretty reasonable. And then, of course, I did mouse over the 20,000 every minute. So a monster one as well, although at the same time, a monster one, you know, it's every minute, so yes, you have a lot of time to burn it down. So I think that is the plan. Of course, we will have 2 rockets as well, so that is quite nice. Do not see, we also have 2 Berthas, which is nice. We have 8 MRFs, so MRFs are limited in supply as well. So, you know, things are limited, but at the same time, not super limited. Like 8 MRFs should be more than plenty. We actually start with 2 on the map. Those are the 2 that are placed. 1 down here, 1 up over here, which is also nice. And it does have a box that will also just provide it with building material. So that's kind of nice. Other than that, yeah, well, this is the map. We have AC all over the place. Let's just start placing mines and things like that, getting them down, because we're clearly going to need them. In terms of urns, again, we have 12, which is nice. 12 urns is a pretty solid amount. Oh, geez. It's already going wrong. I guess we're starting from the bottom and working our way up. So bottom to the top, nice and easy. And what was that? Yeah, that's like that. Beautiful. Much gooder. That's the way we want to see it. And that is perfect. Okay, good. This side looking much nicer. Oh, definitely didn't mean to unpause there, because we are still putting down our miners. We will put down this set as well. We'll put down more as we go, but for now I just want to get like the starter miners in place. That way there's no real worry about it. We do have 1,000 energy over here. I didn't even notice. So that's pretty cool. That's going to give us quite a big mining boost, if you ask me. Can we pylon over there? We can. Oh, so we can go straight to this side. There's another 1,000 energy over there. So we have the capability of coming over here. That is interesting. I did not realize that, and I kind of like it. Now, that being said, I do think we are going to not turn those on right away. We'll get to those later, of course. Fingers crossed that this takes 5 minutes to turn on. Fingers crossed. I don't know. Hopefully, again, I do hope that that is the surprise at 5 minutes that turns on, and hopefully for us, we can shut it off before then. Okay, so there is a little bit of a lip there. Let's just do that. I think we're going to have plenty of energy with this. And again, 1,000 energy here is more than enough for this little set. Maybe not more than enough, but it's a fair bit of enough. We probably could have done a little bit more, but you know, I'm fine with it. I'm perfectly fine with it. We'll start spreading our towers along the edge and moving out from there. And yeah, just getting everything built that we're gonna want, because that's just gonna be what's important for us, right? We need to build our things, get them good, and get everything the way we want it. And I guess, let's see, where's a good place? That's the good place. So we'll do something like that, and that'll connect everything up nicely. That'll be connected to that. Beautiful. Okay, so we have a good power setup. In terms of miners, though, of course, we don't have that much starter energy. I mean, I say starter energy. I mean, it is our 2 Ultrax. That's only, 200. So we're not going to be building everything right away. For instance, I'm actually going to turn off all of these and turn off all of these. And we're going to say build 2 to start on with an urn, because that will be quite nice in the long term. Now, other than that, we do have a lot to go. I mean, we clearly do want to get to the other side of the map, because that's where the ring starts. There's a purple border along the entire thing, so very important to get to this side, although that will help substantially, that pylon system. Fingers crossed, I might need to put you there to reach the center. I'm not 100% sure, but I did. I just did, so. We do have some, urns down below, so we're going to want those, of course. And, of course, we're going to want to be moving towards the top, right? So that's going to be very important. Going all the way up, going all the way back down. This will probably be a pretty good start, and we can readjust from there. Again, we'll put our snipers here for this, and yeah, let's just see how we get on. We will want an urn port and all of that good stuff, but for now... Oh, we died. Interesting. I did not realize we were going to be dead at the beginning. Okay. Good to know. I mean, we are still building up, oddly enough, which is nice, from that power pack over there. But we need to get our butt back down, because, yeah, let's go, please, because we need to start building up our things. We need to get our miners on the go. Ooh, that didn't actually complete. Got to 39! Oh my, I knew it wasn't going to build all of them, but I figured it would have gotten a couple. Unfortunately, we got to 39. Our energy store is now going down, but these should be built relatively soon before it runs out, which will just be good. We're also going to want these 2 as well, and we're just going to keep expanding, right? So, there we go. Unit on, keep things going. Actually, we have plenty of energy. Let's just do these, and we'll do something like this, and those 2 can get earned since they are full. That one is a none, which is good, and we'll also turn down our urn port. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Do it all. Can we get a sprayer? That is a question. So, of course, we will want a factory. Now, let's also look. Where is our MRF? Our MRF is down here. I'd like the MRF or the factory next to it, but you know what? I should have swapped the import in the factory. That's okay. And yeah, I guess we need to start planning our snipers, right? So let's just get those going. Again, we have plenty of generation now, which is awesome. We'll turn all of these on, which will be sorted, and I guess we'll turn a couple of these on too, right? Might be a little bit too much for us to handle, but we do have 200 in the bank. And again, our energy is almost to that side, which is also very, very good for us. So, we do need to keep our towers going, unfortunately, so I do need to know, because we just need to keep expanding, right? Expansion is going to be key here. We are going to want to build our super ships as well as soon as possible. That will be a very big goal, and I guess we're going to want more miners. I mean, I don't know, I feel like our energy is going to be fine, but maybe we need a lot of miners. I don't know what's going to happen at that 5-minute mark. That is something that is on my mind and slightly concerning. You know, it's an unknown, and unknowns are spooky for sure. So let us see. Let's get some of this going on. And you know, I am going to test to see if we can fly our units, because I have a plan in mind, but it requires flying units. So if we can't fly our units around, we may have a little bit of a diversion from the plan at hand, as it were. How is this going? It needs 11 ARG left, and then we actually have buildings on this side, which is amazing. So we are going to have this side built up as well, so this is going to be perfect for us, right? Just 11 ARG, we get our MRF set up, and yeah, that's just going to be perfect for us. We are at 140, so we are still, you know, limited to a degree by what we can do, but it does look like this is our side, right? So it looks like this has not turned on, which is very good news for us. So for instance, if we pylon up here, we can even pylon down here, toss this down, toss down a nullifier. Fingers crossed that will work. Now that being said, we're also going to turn these on, but we want to turn these on once that's all built up, so we will do that soon. And yeah, again, I guess the last thing to do is pylon up, but we're going to pylon up once we finish all the good stuff. Again, our usage is going so high because now we have the MRFs online. Oh, this side too. But these are all going to start finishing up, which is going to give us like all the energy in the world, which is amazing, right? So amazing. Turn all the units on. That's going to be good. Turn these on, which is going to be good. And let's build our pylon network as well, because, you know, it's time. We will want it. Boop. Bop. Make sure our pylons just go all the way across, which is nice. Bazinga. Connect on up. That's going to get us over there, which will also get us up here, I think. So let's do some of this, some of that. Ooh, next one. So we'll just pylon up all the way across, which will be fine. And that'll connect up to that side as well, which will connect up to the end rift at some point, somewhere over here. Hopefully. Where's the MRF? The MRF is right there. So, yeah, we will do that. Again, super scared of what is to happen, because, yeah, it's definitely a concern of, well, if this is the MRFs type, or if this is the style, what's going to happen at so many minutes? Is half the map going to be destroyed? I don't know. Is creep just going to flood that badly? I know there's the super creep, of course, which, you know, is going to take a toll, but, well, we'll see exactly how that works in a second. Boop, 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 all the way down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So again, our energy usage is pretty good. Let's snag, I don't know, let's snag some sprayers, right? Sounds a little odd, but I want like 3 sprayers. Let's see what they can do. Let's also grab some terps. So structure, well actually, let's start building our super units. So we have Berthas, easy. We have these, very nice. 1, 2, I mean, if we can build them, we might as well. So we'll toss down, I want the last one to be somewhere nearby. So 5 of those. Rockets, definitely. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Although, at the same time, we're going to need a lot of beacons, so maybe we don't use rockets right away. or not unit off, we'll supply off. That'll work for them. Any other things that we need at the moment? Not particularly. Again, we're going to probably want to sprinkle things all around to some degree, but let's start tossing down some terps for these urns. That should be pretty much all of them, I think. I think all the urns were in that section. Unless there's one over here, because I'm blind for urns. I don't know why I'm blind for urns. It's something that I always wish I could learn, why I am blind for urns. I don't know. But energy-wise, we're doing grand. So let's just see what happens. These are built. Can we fly? No. Okay, so we do not have flight capability. So that is bad. That is bad. No doubt whatsoever. No flight capability is problematic. That completely destroys my plan, which is good. I mean, that is very, very good thing to do. It's good not to have too much in the way of a plan, and fly by the seat of your pants at times. So I'm feeling pretty okay about that. It's a little saddening that, you know, my grand master plan is not able to come into fruition, but that's okay. That is quite okay, because, you know what, we're gonna shift our sprayers over to this side, I think. So let's just dump a bunch right here. The reason I want them on this side is I want to get as much AC to start flowing this way to get to over there. So let's also turn all of these on. Let's disable AC blocking for pretty much everything. Although, does that mean AC will flow through these? I didn't even think that I could disable AC blocking through those. That's going to be interesting. I'm curious what's going to happen with that. Because, yeah, the AC is flowing in. So that is a point of interest. Ooh, there's a lot of green arc. So we do need our refineries. I was not expecting there to be that much, so very nice. We'll toss down, I don't know, 4 of those. Should be good. And we'll toss down a couple over here, which will also be good. And there are more, right? There's one over yonder, I want to say. Up there. There we go. 1, 2. This one seems a little bit slower. So I'll just do 3 for that one. And in the top left corner, there is none. Whew. Okay, good. So far, so good. Let's also just do a smattering of cannons since we can't move things. And we have excess energy. With excess energy, a smattering of cannon sounds pretty good to me. It sounds like it will just spread just some general defenses across the map. Don't even really care too much. I just want to be able to say, should something be coming for me, I want some defenses. Now, I did also forget, there is that, which is going to be annoying, but it's also the skimmer factory. There is a skimmer factory, right? Or was it just the... No, it's just the air sacs. Okay, so yeah, the blobs will be doing their thing, and then the air sacs will be coming out. So air sacs will be annoying, but maybe if we have missiles here, are they going to be able to reach the air sac? Maybe. I'm just going to put down a couple extra just in case they can. But yeah, we have a good start, which is fantastic. That emitter has already activated, which is bad news bears, but that's okay. I'm assuming we are not going to be able to move our beacons, which is going to be frustrating, but that's okay as well. Let's turn these 2 always on. That's what we want to see. And I guess we really need to, again, progress with the plan. We are going to need... we have plenty of green arc, so let's plan out our beacons, right? To start, we can have a beacon, like, right off the rip. Like right there, which will help in the future. We should have plenty of green arc coming, so let's start the process of going down the path. I guess we're going to want one, you know, clean up this zone for whatever it's worth. I think we can build it in the darkness, so long it can get connected, because beacons are special, I hope. So that should be good there. Do we want beacons on this side? I don't really know. Although a beacon coming out like that might be pretty decent for us. So that might be... Well, actually, no, we can't get through that purple. So that doesn't matter. Beacons over here are just niceties, I guess, to have at that point. Same thing. I mean, like this, that's just a nice to have for the future. Same thing with anything out here, you know. I mean, it's a nice to have, but not necessarily something that's going to really pay dividends, as it were. So let's just progress. Nullifier coming online. Gonna set it to overload right away. We don't want anything happening over here. And here come the spores. So here they come. Looks like nothing too wild for spores. I think that is quite all right. We should be able to handle that, no problemo. And you know what? With that, let's just make sure this area is going to be completely covered, because we don't want anything landing in here. Of course, that would be terrible. That would be as bad as possible for us if this area gets covered with spores. So let's just do some of this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This stuff looks nice. Spread out. And one thing with the beacons that I do want to do, special beacon, I'm going to try and keep them in space, so to speak, as we move. So let's keep our cannons going. Again, just a smattering of cannons, just general defense. Luckily, we got our missiles online, which is exactly what we wanted to see. We do have some of these coming up. I'm going to toss them down. We're going to toss down another beacon. So we need to get our beacons as soon as possible, of course. Well, there should be good. Nice, nice, nice. We'll even line this with mortars now, right? Get some mortar action going on. It can shoot across the edge. It can be pretty nice. Can't move them. It's wild to be playing these you can't move maps. So there we go. This bad boy taken care of. Love to see it. AC going strong. Feel pretty good about it. Feel pretty good. I'm definitely a fan. So how's the AC looking over here? Yeah, look at the AC's job over on this side. That's pretty nice to me. I'm a big fan of that. Let it keep flooding. Let the AC flood. That's what we want to see. And we really, really want to see the AC get to the other side. So, special. Ooh. So we are past the 5 minutes. All of those shot for that one spot. So I think we were right to assume that there was going to be an assault over here. So thankfully, we did have all those missiles in place. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. It was handled. Don't know if that means it's going to be handled forever. And why can you not connect? Oh, it's too high, apparently. Interesting. I don't like that. But we can connect out here a bit, so we'll just do that. That's fine. This area is going strong now. Our AC is flooding the world, which is also amazing. I guess the only thing left is we probably should just have generic air. That probably would be definitely very viable. And let's also just do something like that. Just a whole bunch of mortars. I guess just a couple more. Just to sow some discord over there. Of course, we have loads and loads of problems over here. All of our airships are operational, so huzzah for them. Where do we want them to be is the question, right? Do we want our airships to be sort of the prime pushing force, or do we want them to be sort of on, I don't know, assault program, status? I mean, I think having them along this line here might actually be pretty viable right now. So let's keep them on the pylons. 4 and 5. So we'll keep them on the pylons. We'll spread them out here. Hopefully destroy this so we can get our AC up here. Fingers crossed. Although it does look like we are going to lose that. Alright. Shame on that. Or shame on me for that. Nothing I really could have done, per se. But, it would have been nice. My goal was, if we could fly things, was actually to fly a sprayer over. Actually, let's also put down some mortars on this side because they can reach. So yay mortars. I am missing out on some power, but that's okay. again, I mean, maybe I should plan on the power. Just put a smattering of miners down, namely for the possible bomber rush and things like that. That'll probably be pretty decent. So yeah, let's just talk. Oh, those are miners. Bazinga. Thankfully, this land is a bit craggy, so we will just put down whatever we can. Again, I'm not super paranoid about energy, especially at the moment. But hey, if you have it and you're not using it, you might as well get it, because then you can use it, right? So let's just keep that going. Bazinga. I can do this way better, but I'm just doing it relatively quick. Same thing over here. We'll just do something like that. What's in there gets in there. What's not is not. I guess there's one more over here, or there's two. Holy moly! Although, again, I'm not going to terp it up. Don't care. Not in my wheelhouse at the moment. The wheelhouse is it is a gross setting. Again, terping it would be nice, but at the same time, we're okay without it. Again, we have plenty of energy to spare at the current moment. So I guess the next step is, where are we doing an Air Force? So this actually would be pretty nice for an Air Force. I wasn't even thinking about that. We can... Oh, I can't move any of these. Oh, that's so gross. Not being able to move things is so... something that you just don't expect. And I guess what I'm also going to do, just because I do want to protect that top even further, is I am going to get more missiles over here. I would much rather have too many missiles and never let this go than have just enough missiles and it gets, kind of boned. So, plenty of these, plenty of those. Let's not let that come to fruition. Alright, so far still so good. The creep is definitely fighting back against the AC. These are now doing some fantastic work though, which is awesome. The shields are starting to come down, which is not so awesome, so let's toss some of these down. We're also going to probably do... Oh wait, what am I even doing? I can just cross. I can just cross? What am I even thinking? Yeah, let's do a little cross action. Something along these lines. We'll grab another sprayer. Plenty of blue white. If we can start the spraying on this side, that'll be pretty good. And yeah, you'll be always on. And you know what? I'm actually gonna delete you. And we're gonna add one of our first MRIFs. That's right, one of our first manual MRIFs. I think that's a pretty good spot for it. Seems pretty good to me. We will clearly want to finish that off, of course, but at the same time, I'm not feeling so bad about things. And yeah, we can even take this one step further and place our next beacon over on this side, right? This will give us some good intel. And maybe we plan on like an angular assault, right? We don't need to necessarily... I mean, we're gonna need to nullify everything, of course. But, going for the bigger things, I mean, look at those eggies. Ugh, gross. But this is, wrapping up quite nicely. Fingers crossed we can get over there, which would be nice. But look at the... Oh no, we lost it all. I let the creep come in too far. That's fine. Because, we have our beacons going down. This needs to come all the way to the end for another beacon. So, beacon me right there. Perfect. That's the beacon we want. Okay, so that beacon is going to be great. Again, plenty of missiles. And I guess we just come over to this side, right? That works for me. So we'll do some of this, some of that. Toss in our first, I guess our second modifier of the day. Over like that. This will have the M-Rift. And again, we'll also do mortars. Mortar. Oh no. No, don't send eggs over here right away. I think we got it somehow? I don't know, but holy moly, did I not want eggs to this specific spot. Anywhere else, super, super happy for. But that specific spot, super, super terrified about. Okay, so, defense-wise, cannons, some cannon defense, because it's cheap and fast. A lot of mortar defense, because it is effective. It is effective. And we can do the entire row. Actually, we can even go further back, right? We can still hit it from back here, so might as well. Plenty, plenty, plenty of defenses. Again, we have plenty of energy. I think it's time to also flatten that AC, because the AC is not really doing us any good here. And what is it? Sprayers. What do we want? 1, 2, 3. Sounds good to me. And always on. Let's go. So, yeah, let's flatten that AC. Don't need to see it. So, move, flatten AC. Don't need to transparent the creep, but flatten the AC. Anywhere else that could be good bomber placements, because over here would be nice. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make bombers, because bombers are good. So this gets destroyed. This can even get destroyed as well. And we're going to go with bombers. So, bombers are air, runway, bazinga. Fit it there. Might not be able to fit perfectly, but you know what? I'm okay with that. We can also fit one up here. Again, we'll just sort of fit in what we can. I'm in no major reallocation because I can't fly things around, so that seems pretty good to me. We'll just toss in as many bombers that can connect to any of them, and that works. Of course, we can be very optimal, and I do like things being optimal. Please don't get me wrong. It's just sometimes it's just nice just to do it, you know, just do it, and that's what we're doing. We're just doing it. We're getting all of our bombers, and we have again plenty of energy. No worries about that. And bombers on that side, bombers on this side works for me. We're super good over there, which is amazing. Over here, we're also doing great. The M Rift is probably already almost complete. The nullification of the Dark Tower has happened, which really didn't do anything. Did that do anything? I don't really see it doing anything. Holy moly. Greenar. Honestly, we have so much Greenar. These rockets need to be supplied. And yeah, so that's doing fine. These... Wait, how are you not connected to the network, sir? You are directly above a pylon. But these need to get their butts in gear, right? So let's take these. I guess we're gonna just move them over here. Let's just toss them on this side. Maybe try and toss down a pylon itself. But oh yeah, there we go. That is gorgeous. That's what we want to see. We want to see this area being perfect. Unfortunately, all the sprayers are dead, so we will re-add those because I think they are the true winners here, right? We just toss down all these sprayers, toss them to auto on. Eventually, we will take out the things there, and that's just going to be a big old win because that's just going to take it over for us. Push this way. Be gorgeous for us indeed. And pylons? Do I see pylons here? I do see pylons here. So that's pretty fantastic as well. Pylon nullification. Turn it on. And that's also going to get us pretty close to here. We'll also toss down, I don't know, a couple more sprayers. Oh no! Oh no! It was like the exact second. Well, actually, it wasn't even being built yet, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Just one of those things that was like, that'd be kind of nice. So let's toss down 2 of those. There we go. Get our nully on that side. Get an overload. And now can we get a sprayer? No. Unfortunate. We just have to toss down some of this. And now we should be able to get a sprayer. Or 2. Always on. Gorgeous. So how's this looking? AC has made it in. It's perfect. We have saved the day entirely. So, creep-wise, they're only at 4.9, which is both good and bad, right? Because if they're at 4.9, you know, it's happening. Do we want to... I think... I do like the thought of cutting through and going towards the main areas, so I think we're going to keep that going. So let's plan on that. So we'll do some of this, toss that down, get that beacon activated. Perfect. Do we even care about this? I mean, what? Okay, so these dark towers aren't the problem. What's the... Okay, so these two dark towers are the problem. Oh, that one too. So some are very big. These three appear to be very big. The rest seem to be very localized. Like, that dark tower doesn't even do anything, apparently. So that one's pretty big too. Okay, so that's a pretty big one. I guess I should destroy this one, because it's here. So get out of here. Dark tower, don't need you as well. Get overload going on. This is just going to get taken out. I guess we'll take this one out. We got to take them all out eventually. So let's just do it and get our last one here and overload. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So, yeah, I mean, we're making all the things happen for sure. That should be getting, so you see, we are getting our rockets going on. Our planes are built. They can't really do much because they can't shoot in the darkness. So we're sort of at a standstill with them to a degree. But as we can see, the creep is just being melted away. Let's toss down connection points across the map. And with that, let's even toss down, I don't know, a new pylon or two. Beautiful. We'll take these. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to pop all the eggs, which works for me. Oh, I was supposed to have a pylon. And mortars, of course. More mortars that can shoot across the way. Just what we want to see here. Ooh, okay, so they moved too close. That is actually not so hot. So because they moved so much closer, they're actually shooting over there instead of right in front of them. So that's a problem. So, yeah. Do they connect to the MRF is the next question. No. I did not realize that. So let's just toss that down. Get them some power. It'll be super quick. Super easy. And it looks like this got pushed back nearly instantly. Which is pretty impressive. They get pushed back, or the creep gets pushed back super, super quick. You just have to worry about it a little bit. So, nullify? Oh, unit. You're 35%. You are 30. And what's the last one? The last one is at 68%. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. More of this. I would love to have me a beacon. Beacon, how you doing? Right there. Sounds pretty good to me. Last but not least, I guess Berthas should be on auto target. So Berthas, fire, auto, with some urns. Beautiful. We do still have, oh wait, one more urn buried. Didn't realize I had one more buried. I know I have some urns to use, I just don't really see much need to use them right now. Because we can't fly units around, it's a little awkward. I feel at least. So that's just how I feel, I don't know. Probably not the best idea, of course. You should use them, right? I mean, if you got them. But, I don't know. It's just an awkward situation at the moment. Let's toss down some mortar defense. Zynga. Just like that, I think. Push 2. So that feels pretty nice. This side, you know, let's even do some on this side, right? Just start the blasting. Because we're going to want to move these ships. We're not going to want them to be staying where they are. So, with that in mind, let's get as much going as possible. Toss this all to the end. Special recon. Get that back there. Oh. And I never did this. Huzzah! Go me. Alright, so we're looking pretty good, right? We have a good setup. We have a good invasion point. Again, this is all basically controlled by us, which is awesome. We've even activated that totem, which, I mean, we're going to be able to nullify super easily. Fingers crossed, at least, I hope. Overload. These sprayers are on, always on, so that should be ours as well. AC should follow this. So this is ours, this is ours. The creep is coming up this side. Annoyingly, but not the end of the world. Where do we want to go? Do we want to go straight for the center? Do we want to go up the side? Because we hold the side. It's nice. Holding the center, better, I would say. Let's just get you over here so you can shoot a bit more effectively. Alright, that beacon's going up. We still have plenty of beaconings that we can do. So maybe we'll just do there for that side. We'll do one. So we're going to need to destroy that. Ooh, that's actually destroying the mesh, though. Destroying the mesh is actually really, really nice. And we need static defenses around the nullifier. Static defenses. Some of these. Nullifier. Please. I know that's on the line. Overload. Come on, you can do it. Oh, that's the nullifier gone again, but that's fine. We just get it. There we go. There we go. And that should be good for the nullifier. Ooh, that's what's happening. Totem off. Get that AC in there. That was the problem. So because the totem was on, it was actually preventing the AC from flowing in, and that was preventing that from breeding. If that's being prevented from breeding, that means the creep is breeding more. So bad news bears all around. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Toss in a new beacon. Where do we want this new beacon? Where do we want this new beacon? Like over here? Over here sounds pretty good. Definitely want that. Maybe we'll toss a beacon out over this side. So we'll do one there, and we shall do a beacon. What's nice is we are storing up our lovely, lovely rockets, so the more we store, the better it'll be. And we can do a mass rain, we can do a big conversion. Conversion in the center sounds like it'd be pretty good, especially once we get our other main ships involved. I really want this emitter taken out, so we essentially have taken out the entire bottom portion, which I think will be very substantial. Oh, geez, what am I even doing over here? I mean, I do have all of the snipers, which is grand, but we might as well have all of the mortars, right? I mean, getting some shots going on with this sound pretty good to me. Again, just if they can take little pot shots, we have the energy for it. So, again, don't really see... I guess planes can go over there for now. We can move them later. So we'll just do some planes, just do something like that, because they can at least hit. And I guess just some more friendly fire, as it were. We have 2 nullifiers, 1 more going down. This is nullified, fantastic. Make sure it's overloading, because we only have so many. Gorgeous. And yeah, I think this entire bottom is now officially ours. So that is very, very good news, right? When we take a bottom like that, it's essentially a power move. You know, we're a power bottom at that point. So yeah, the planes are gonna just destroy that, which is awesome. As we can see, just the creep is melting away. The big ships, honestly, we had power, but we didn't actually connect it up. That was silly. Silly, silly, silly. I want some more units over on this side to be able to hold, but I think the mortars, once they get built, we'll toss down some snips for these. A few more mortars for that. Much nicer, much nicer. And yeah, let's move our big ships up over here. Gorgeous. There we go. With the big ships moving up, that's going to take over the rest of the world. Let's toss down some of this, some of this. once we get this spore launcher, we will go into the other. Main reason I am not... Actually, do we have... We do have platforms. Interesting. I mean, I guess we have plenty of green art. Green art is not so plentiful, but it is plentiful enough, I suppose. Ooh, very, very nice. What do we want next? So let's move these up a row. Let them just shoot to their heart's content. All of the good things. And we'll even toss in a new pylon. So make sure that's there. Make sure they're on top. So they can get recharged. But this is going to start taking out like loads and loads of creep, right? So I'm pretty happy with that. Platform. So we would have a platform there. Is that within range of a nullifier? Right. That might be. That might be. So let's try it. Special platform. Just like so. Open nullifier. Right there. Perfect. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We'll do a pylon. Make sure it connects up. Awesome. And from there, we even can do another beacon. This beacon can just like that. This platform, we can get a beacon like that. And we can get our nullifier right like that. Beautiful. Overload. Build it all up. That's no longer breeding. Fantastic. This is going down. These emitters, they're not too bad. I'm not super worried about them. This has essentially no creep on it, which is good news for us. I can't do more nullifiers, which is bad news for us. So shame, shame, shame. We can keep working with the beacons. So again, beacon off into space. It's a pretty decent angle. Love it. Ooh, with the mortars. See how this is fought back already? I mean, we control this while not controlling it, which is pretty hilarious to me. I'm a big fan. I think we're making some pretty good headway, pretty much along this entire map. We do have that charging now, which is even better. Again, we'll just press our mortar advantage over on this side. And, you know, we can even press a little bit of a mortar advantage on this side. We can toss down. I can only be on that side. Ooh. Alright. So, maybe not the best. We'll probably need to get... Oh, a little bit of creep came up. We're going to need a pylon, probably at the top anyway. So, something like that. Fingers crossed that'll work. Nullifier. We do have two again. Huzzah. One, two. Gorgeous. Overload. Overload, and mortars. Might as well. I really need to place my beacons faster and better, right? Creep-wise, oh my gosh, they're down to like half the creep that they had at one point. Holy moly, we are decimating them. And we've cleared out pretty much all the eggs, which is great. And this is the start of the trio of big dark towers, right? If we can get the trio, or at least these two down, then I think that's going to free up a lot of space for us. So I really, really, really am looking forward to getting to those. Super much so. And yeah, the planes, we're going to need to move, of course. I think the planes have served their purpose where they currently are. But that being said, it doesn't mean I don't want them active anymore. It just means where they currently are, they've done a good job. Nullifier, we cannot nullify at the moment. Shame, 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 shame. But we can just line up the streets. Mean streets of, well, not of gadgets. This isn't WoW or anything like that, right? I mean, but you know what? We're here. We haven't used very many. Let's toss down another MRF. It's been a little while. This has essentially been taken over. Again, nullifiers, we still are at 0. You're at 15% only. Holy moly. 28%, 84%. So we will have one very, very soon. So, good news. Let us keep that going. Oh my, I have 12 orbitals. But we're moving, like, not slowly. It's just, there's almost no reason. Alright, you know what? Let's do that. Let's try and do some singularity. Singularities are bigger than I remember. Yeah, let's do like a singularity, right? A singularity conversion in the darkness. So where is a spike? That's a good spike of creep. That's not a bad one. All of these eggs would be nice. So maybe we'll say that for the eggs as well. So I'm assuming that just popped. Yeah, that just popped at the 1 minute mark. So yeah, let's just convert that bad boy. Because that should be 20,000 creep, right? So we have a couple of seconds. Oh no! Oh no, Bertha's! That's fine, that's fine. Yeah, let's suck it all up. Looks like it's pretty much sucked. And bazinga, get on out of here. Now you can spread apart. And yeah, hopefully that'll have some fun on that side. I'm a big old fan of that thought. And we really, really want to get a double here, right? Maximize our use of the nullifiers there, which will be good. Still have 0 after that, though, which is a shame, but that's okay. It is understandable for what we're doing. The AC is just, you know, it's just doing its thing now. It's in the darkness. I mean, you can see it. That is all AC just spreading out, which is wild. It is starting to pop some eggs, though, so, you know. But, yeah, we've taken a pretty hefty dent into their creep limits, the limiters of their creep, so that feels real freaking good. I should be beaconing up, shouldn't I? I mean, might as well. I mean, might as well just beacon and beacon. It's there to be beaconed. But there's the nullification that we were really, really wanted to see. Pretty desperate for it. And yeah, that's a huge step for us. Again, that's going to be a nice one. I mean, that is nullified, but it's just nice that it's now done. Bazinga Zanga. Oh no, out of nullifiers, of course. Alright, well, out of nullifiers, not out of mortars, so I'm content. These mortars will start hitting the mesh, which is even better, now that we're, like, on mesh duty. Why didn't I have these earlier? I mean, just anything that can hit creep, just hit creep, right? Ooh, okay. So, it looks like all the big creep is now on this side of the map. Again, I don't really care about all this stuff at the moment. Eventually I'll want to nullify it, of course. But for now, it's sort of lacking. It has no real problemos. So let's beacon right on up here. Again, just keep the beacons in space, getting as much as possible. I mean, we can just beacon like here. I mean, can we? No, we can't beacon through the wall. That'd be silly. But we can destroy you cannon and just beacon like right there. There's no reason not to. It'll hit things. It'll get us some vision. So let's just do it. Same thing. Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Can we nullify? No, that's probably too far. That's fine. I'll just beacon like that. Again, should have done these beacons way earlier. You know, again, the more you think about it, the more it's like, oh, that makes sense. We should have had that beacon earlier. Would have made sense. I didn't, but now I know if I were to do this map again, I definitely would. I definitely would set up, like, just the perimeter of beacons that we can get to. You know, just ways to improve. I personally find that that is very rewarding to plan out not only how you do it this time, but how you would do it next time. Because you never know. I mean, things can change very, very vastly. I mean, look at this. We're truly covering the world in these mortars, and the fact that we're attacking the mesh is actually the best thing, and I would prefer to have mortars not destroy the mesh than anything else, because that means creep will constantly try and get in their range, and any mortar that's firing is effectively improving the quality of life for all. So, a big old fan of that mortar. So that's good. What are we going to next? next, we have that one. So I definitely want to save a nullifier for that, and we are going to modify our airplanes accordingly, right? So let's select our airplanes. Let's have them do just a run like that. That sounds pretty good. It'll cover this one and this one. And yeah, get us a little bit closer to some of our bigger goals. We are getting, not low, but lower on the old... we have 2 nullifiers. Let's just... We need to get them done eventually. Might as well. Yeah, okay, so that's already starting to work quite nicely. Let's start doing some of this. We will have a lot of creep flooding in from the 1 minute pops and things like that, but I'm perfectly fine with that. These need to be spread out. Let's move one over. Alright, that's a good spot to attack. So let's just move it right here. Yeah, just right there. It should be able to reach. We'll give it a pylon right under it. Perfectly fine. That should be hitting those. That's what we want to see. You're just going to move on up. You're just going to move on up. You're going to spread out to this side, maybe? It's not really necessary. Especially, I mean, look at that. We've trained this outside ring so well. It's awesome. Oh, so awesome. Which eggs are we popping? There is a good amount of creep here. It did go off a few minutes, not a few minutes ago, like a minute ago, which is a slight problem. Not the end of the world, just a slight nuisance. Good, they do have power. You will need power as well, sir. Well, unfortunately, the backfire is happening where it's not destroying the mesh. So I will destroy you since you're closest, and I want to pylon on you, sir. So just like that, bing, pylon. Gorgeous. So we are pushing everything back, which is amazing. The mesh is still doing a fantastic job of holding us to a degree. Ooh. I forgot that. Reset your view. I do like that. So let's toss some of these down. I guess we'll get down to cannons for the mesh. We are now in mesh territory. And actually, with mesh territory, I mean, we have not been really... we have nowhere near been using our sprayer quota. We can afford a lot. A whole lot of sprayers with the amount of bluite that we've come in, right? So let's start doing that. That will actually spread on the mesh, which is very good news. So that's actually going to be quite helpful. That emitter is basically a non-entity. That dark tower, it's not a non-entity, it's just annoying. So let's get you up. Let's get you up. Maybe you can get built. I don't know. Nah, you can. That's fine. You want to get over here, but that nullifier right there was not going to work, is it? We are getting some cannon action. Ooh, now that the AC is making, I think that's going to hinder the reflow of the mesh. So that's actually going to help very substantially as well. That may make it, that may not. I'm not super worried if it doesn't, but I am super happy to see that the AC is making it out to the end. This is one of the big boys, so you are definitely needed for it. Bluite is actually starting to be stable, so I guess we don't need that anymore. But let's toss down one of those there, one of those there. Some orders, because they need some range. No. But we're gonna get some of the good ones done. Over here, there we go. We got this cannon going, which is also very good. That cannon will be active. It's amazing that power is not getting here fast enough, but I mean, the Emerald is there. Figure it would be faster, but I guess not. We can probably speed it up if I do. Maybe? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. Again, so much of this mesh is problematic, but again, we are doing good. We have on the minute mark. The next one we're going to AC. We have plenty of things. Look at what this has done. This has just drained this so nicely. That is everything that I wanted to see from it, just like that. And yeah, just the amount that has been drained thanks to just one mega ship is gorgeous. I do want this totem to stay off. I hate totems. I don't hate totems, but we're using AC over here. And as you can see, the AC is preventing the mesh from spreading nicely, which essentially will kill this entire area off, because all we need is just a little bit more. I should be beaconing up. I don't know why I'm not. So let's do so. Let's beacon there. Let's beacon there. Let's toss. Beacon will get made, which is gorgeous. We can even toss in another beacon, of course. The minute mark is coming up, which is very good news for us. So, minute mark, let us grab our singularity. We're just going to toss it down right there. Boom, the singularity. Beautiful, the singularity is hit. Oh, they both fired on it. It's fine. The conversion is a go. There we go. And boom. Huge. It was a 10k swing. I'll take a 10k swing, because now we have AC on this side. We have AC on this side. The creep isn't going to be flowing in. Essentially, we have taken this area basically completely. I don't think the creep is going to manage any longer. That being said, we still have a lot to do, just not as much with creep, thankfully, I suppose. It's a lot of mesh. So, how do we cancel this mesh? I mean, we really want to get through it. Wow, that bloom really affects it. Down here, gonna be the prom area as well. I would love to snipe all those. I think that would be amazing. If these could fly in and snipe them, that sounds like it'd be pretty good. But I don't know how long range are snipe. Ooh, oh, here we go. This is what I also wanted to see, right? So, again, the sniping is happening of this area. So that is going to be like here. Oh, look at it. Oh, there's so much creep in there. And wait for it. And go. Plop. Oh my. That was a 60k AC swing. And now that just popped, and all of the big ships just went on it. I mean, look at the devastation that we have done. I mean, the devastation is that cleared the frickin' map, right? Holy moly! I thought this was done. I guess we should just move some mortars up. I want more AC to come up, but unfortunately that's not probably going to happen. Holy moly, I should have built that earlier. They can't reach, which is fine. This is fine. We do have 3 of these, though, so let's just do one there. We're going to need this eventually. Not quite there yet, but we'll get there. And I guess just some beacons. Beacon at the end. I guess beacon in space. Beacon in space. Is the thing for us at the moment. So, was that set to overload? I hope it was set to overload. It was not. It will be now. That will be now. The thing we desperately need is this, because this is keeping the mesh... Well, these are keeping the mesh alive, but this is rebuilding it in here, and we really need to shut that down. So, let's just start destroying more and more mesh. Hopefully we can get there. That's not going to build. That's fine. MRF's right there. Doesn't really matter. We just need this mesh turned off now. Again, that AC swing is huge. I mean, look at this. All of this was covered before, and now it's just not. It's just not. So gorgeous for us. Uh, it's probably not going to work, but I'm going to put you there anyway. It's you. Just in case something happens. You never know. And beacons. How are we doing with green? Green, we're doing fine. Green, we're doing like just perfect. There we go. With these cannons on, I think we're going to be fine for the nullifier next time. This is pushing in nicely. Not quite there yet. How are these doing? We have taken out some more of the mesh, which is good. Not enough of the mesh, but some more. So F21. Boop. Bop. Beep. Bop. Sound good? That sounds good. And Bazinga. Again, just pushing back the mesh. Yeah, I mean, these three. After the next minute, I'll move them out to start shooting other stuff. But here's the minute. Watch this pop. Boom. Boom. I mean, that's 20k creep. And they are decimating it. Just with a couple of them. So, I am never going to be upset by that. Nullifier did come online here. Awesome. That's what we wanted to see. Which essentially means this area is now completely dead. All the way around. Which is actually even better, because this is probably a better way to get to that emitter from our perspective, right? Because now we can start coming along this edge, and that will lead to very good things. Because we don't have to go through a million bits of mesh. So I like that just as much. So beacon, there. Sound good. Over here, we do want to get this. We did just destroy the main bit. Actually, I kind of like these three here. They're doing a good job. Where'd the fourth one go? Where did I put that fourth? Or fifth one? It's back here. What are you doing? What are you doing, friendo? Get your butt. Alright, so if this is producing most of the creep, nothing is really destroying it on the other side. So I think if we just destroy it on the other side, we're just going to be in a world of gloriousness. And I like a world of gloriousness. It sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun to me. So let's do that. Keep going with our beacon. Oh. Do I have to terp this? I think I might have to terp this. Interesting. Okay. Terps it is. Structure, terp. We do have to terp this down because it is in the way. So, bloop. I'll say whatever height that is. Get rid of that. You know, just do the whole thing. That's fine. Triple the terps. Triple the fun. Focus on nearest first, please. And that'll let us do some things. I guess we should terp this wall down as well. And we should be able to do that over the edge. So that'll actually be quite nice. Terraform. Whatever this is. Just do that. Thank you kindly. Just in preparation. Yeah, now with this over here, this is just going to start dying. Which will stop that from reinforcing, but realistically, the main reason for it is just to get rid of any creep on the map itself. Here we go. Beacons ahoy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The beacons still shall win. This is what we want to see. Another beacon. Right. I guess right there. And that'll also get us this, which is awesome. Now, we'll get us that much closer to that. We'll also toss down, I don't know, some cannons up over here to help with the mesh. Hopefully. I would love to just move these cannons. Like, wait! Oh. When you select them, it shows that you can move, but I'm clicking. You cannot actively move them. Oh my gosh, moving things would be so nice right now. That's all I really want right now, just to move things. That's all. That's all, just to move things. We need to prevent the mesh from destroying the world. The mesh did finally die out over here. Okay, with the mesh died out over here, though, that gives us another opportunity of A, attack, and B, places to go. So because it's all died out, we can actually get over here. And I guess we'll start with a beacon. Right? Where we going to want a beacon? Love a beacon there. I don't think it's going to be super useful. Beacon there would be nice. Beacon over here. Guess just right. Well, let's put in the tower first, of course. Tower right on the edge. Special beacon in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. I like this one. Use all our greener. We got it. Planes. I mean, what are planes doing? Planes, go for there. Yeah. That works for planes. Oh, we did get a cannon up top. Glorious, which means we can hopefully get a couple more. If we can get a couple more, then hopefully we can get one. Structure. Right there. You are on. Deactivated, of course. Over here, it's grand. This. Blam. We also need to connect over here. Which is a cone. And that will allow us to cross the streams. Oh, I guess we can. Oh, we can already cross the streams. Interesting. So this is a big ol' attack for us then, because we have the main path. How many? Okay, we have 3 nullifiers. One is there. I guess one for you two, and one for you two. Might as well just use them while we got them. So use. I do want to get to that, of course. That is going to be important. Those two, they are on the mesh. They are annoying, but at the same time, if you got them, use them. Right? That's the philosophy. Same thing. Let's just do some of this. Spread that around. I probably should have nullified this spore launcher first. It's okay. I think we're doing okay. We will toss down just some more of these because we might as well. I should have a cannon up there, but it's fine. Good. Oh, and this is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, everything is just coming up us. We've basically beaconed up the world. That's gorgeous. We're beaconed up to here, so keep the beacons coming. Do we care about this? We really don't even care about that. But we do want a beacon for this. So let's just put our beacon a little bit on the inside. We want to keep going, of course. Oh, we're so close. I thought you were... Why do you have no ammo? What? Pylon? Alright, that will be a good pylon for that. Guess you move over to that as well. So we might as well at that point. Everything is coming up us. We'll toss down some other ammo left over here. We might as well. And... you know, I'll toss down one over here. Why not? I don't really care. I would love to get this thing down. Which I guess we're almost to the point where we can. If I had a nullifier active, that would also help things, of course. But we don't have a nullifier because we are currently overloading. Well, I guess we do. So, how do we do? Load, we will see. It's like right there would be perfect. So at the... so if there's perfect, we need power to come like that, or like that. Now that being said, it is going to explode and be problematic for us. At the 1 minute mark. keep pushing things back because we can. And there we go. Those two now have ammo. That's basically taken care of. Everything's basically taken care of in a state. We do have 15 seconds left, though, until this erupts. Our nullifier is online, which is good. We are just going to toss a damper down. That way, when it does pop up, which it should in 5 seconds, ideally it won't be able to reach the nullifier, and these 3 will just take it out. Oh, actually, the mesh is kind of working. There we go. So with the damper, it is... it even got nullified literally as it released too, which is the big issue. But look at that. With the damper, it wasn't allowed to spread whatsoever. There's no harm, no foul. That is a big ol' emitter. Just take it out. And now, I guess we're just... The biggest thing is, even though... Like... We have so many things we need to nullify, and only 3 nullifiers. I think that's just the biggest time sink right now. It's just, okay, we need nullifiers. Let's get them going. Special beacon. Oh, we can't do a beacon. So we need to keep this safe though from the mesh. That is the big key. So let us see. Can we put down anything to help? Like you. Anything that can help mesh destruction. Obviously, we can assign these to mesh and just say only shoot mesh. The thing is, there's really nothing else other than mesh to shoot for a tower, so I'm not super worried at that. I am worried of this coming in, because this charge is happening. I wish I could say for those to fire there. The Bertha's already shot. I was going to say Bertha's already shot. This is starting to push stuff back, though. Maybe... Yeah, that nullifier's going to die. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. Well, that nullifier died. How many nullifiers do we have now? We have 2. Alright. So we are going to want this egg machine done. Fingers crossed this is a spot that can go. Yeah. So let's get that one. We will redo this one. And we will, once these things get going again. How are you doing? Just says every 60 seconds. I'm assuming that's going to happen at the minute mark again. I don't know if that timer resets at all. I think, with this in mind, nullify... We need to get rid of one of these. So after the next blast, we shall nullify. Taking a sweet time. Sweet time. Let's toss that out. Alright, here we go. You do your thing. Alright, you destroyed. Nullifier takes your place. And that nullifier should get built prior to that even having a chance to explode again, and it's surrounded by cannons. It's not going anywhere. That nullifier is Gouda. Gouda cheese. So, just bring it on up here. And last but not least, we can get this bad boy. That? that will essentially eliminate the other enemies that we have. All mesh will be destroyed, which is a big key. All mesh, get rid of it. Who needs it? Not I, says I. And yeah, I'm just kind of in cleanup mode. Those two connect, and that does connect. I guess we'll want a beacon over here. I'll want a beacon along the lines. What was that? That was... Oh, no. Oh, okay. No, it was just a tower. Woo! Nullification complete. Okay. Nullification complete. Okay. Mesh retreat. Okay. Gorgeous. So what's next? I guess it's this one, who's not so much of a problem, just more of a nuisance. So we'll do something like this. Just grab our nullification, plop it in place, which... Oh, I'm at my unit limit. Oh, whoopsie. So that'll be next. We have these. This is fine. Can you reach up top? You can, which means you can reach it down, which means we can get another beacon. Bazinga. And bazinga. 87, 54, 26. Sadly, I say sadly, but plenty of orbitals remain, which is nice. It is slightly problematic just for the sake of, you know, should have used them more. You know, my planes could have used them more. Again, doesn't really feel too much of a need. I felt like they done fine. Can we get our pylon over here? All right, the pylon is there, and it is. How are they doing? Some of them aren't getting ammo, so just do that. Easy peasy. Beacon connections, good. But yeah, I mean, there's realistically, I just want to set it up so we have everything visible at this point, and then I will essentially move to a faster speed, because I just don't want to miss out on these. So that's 62%. We are now at 96%, which is glorious. I do have one. I'm a fool. So this is the last thing that can assault us, as well as this. So we'll go for this one. It's just easier at the moment. Boop. Get that. Overload. Oh, I guess I'll save that as well. But, eh. I put way too many of those down, but that's okay. Mortar. All the good mortars. Get a couple more in on this side. Alright, we'll get some cannons on this side. And now that those are full. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I completely forgot about that. That's going to be the biggest pain, I guess. But yeah. The eggs are creating the most annoyance for me at the moment. Nullify, over there. Has some cannon backup. Has the big ships. Wait, why am I doing this? Right there. That's a terrible spot. Nullify right there. There we go. It is defended. It should be good. Gorgeous. Over here. You know what? Oh, I was just going to convert that. Bertha's did it for me. Nullify. So that is good. Charging? Yes. Good. This is good. Going to be charging, and that'll be those two. Once this is up, we're going for these two, because these two are the only ones that are still producing. The one up here is what? That's a 10 every 0.5 is nothing. So yeah, once we do that, we're taking these, I guess 3 out in this case. But yeah, that'll be next on the list. So let's move them on over here, blow this area up, take out these two emitters. We'll just convert that just so it's a little bit of a buffer before it gets crippled, I suppose. And yeah, we should be good for hopefully maybe might have to do one side than the other because we need the Dark Tower anyway. So that'll be our unit limit. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. These shouldn't be directly on top. That will cause problems. Huzzah! Everyone. One nullifier on the line. 13% there, 67% there. We've activated all of our totems, which is fine, except off because you're only hurting us. This nullifier almost operational, which is even better. Is essentially the map. We still have quite a few things left, but let's just start the speed up process, right? The entire goal, once this one is nullified, all that literally is left is nullification, right? So wait for the boom down below. That'll be a nullifier. Boom. That's a nullifier. We got another one. And yeah. Oh. Also overload here. And is there anything not covered? I guess this is technically a danger zone. I guess, so maybe that'll be our next one. And this is the last quote-unquote danger zone. The rest is all Dark Towers, which obviously can't fight back, of course, so... Did that shut down? Why is that not producing? I mean, I'm fine. It's just weird. Alright, good. Charging. Good. Charging. 64. And that should pop any second now. Perfect. Zonga. Overload. Red on? Yeah, we have a lot of red on, right? So we can only do 2 more MRIFs. We have one there, so that'll be good for this section. One like there. I want to put one like here. That'll be for those. And that one is actually feeding over here? Oh. I'll just put another one right there. Don't even care. It doesn't even matter anymore. Oh, another nullifier down. Gorgeous. We'll get the last actual unit out of the way next. So that'll be that. Overload. And yeah, we are just in overload mode. Why am I building it right there? There's one right there. I'm a fool. I am a fool! I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's just do that. Is that actually speeding up? I think so. 77. 4, and like 30. Oh, no, 7. Oh my. So much nullification. Luckily, we are down to, what, 13 more? So, boom. One more down. Another one down. Just trying to take this out from like the top side down, I think. Oh, no. Oh, you know, please. There we go. I guess just spread out some pylons just for the sake of it. You will be necessary. Which is good. Okay, connect that over here. Here. Right here. 1, 2. That'll be you. Keep it coming. All these planes. You kind of just annoying me hovering there. Super ships. Get on out. Don't need them. Ay. I think we are. Right. I thought I said return to base planes. Select all. Return to base. Here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. We're at 85, 45, and 14. Alrighty. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 10 left. Ugh, so many. So many. I was not expecting it to be. I should have kept up with my nullification so much more. I mean, I thought I was doing pretty decent with nullification, but I guess it just wasn't quite decent enough. So it's out of the way. Again, just trying to clear up the mean streets from, clean it on the way down. So, how does the nullifier? It's fine. Let's see how the AC looks too. No more flat. Oh yeah. I mean, that's pretty gorgeous, if you ask me. Except for there. Shame. Shame for that one spot, but that's okay. Don't need the AC. Beacons are doing their best. Let's get running. There goes another one. Let's just do you. 7 left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, and 7. Okay, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Again, let's just do some maintenance, right? Mortars, get out of here. Cannons, get out of here. Might help a little bit not to have as much just on the map, so to speak. I guess I should have spares too. I mean, they are doing a thing. Oh, there we go. Another one down. That one is going. This one is going next. This is Gouda. Holy moly. The reason I am keeping this in this time just because it is actual destruction. It's not like I'm just waiting for a time limit. We do have to destroy things, so if I haven't said it before, feel free to skip to the end if you would like to see the final results. When I was seeing how we were doing, I was like, oh man, we're gonna do this in under an hour. Now I'm like, oh my god, are we gonna do this in under an hour? Because yeah, this thing is this nullification is kicking my butt a little bit. Not in a bad way though. Not in a bad way. I don't mind. Okay, good. That's connected to the MREF, not going through the other things. That's gonna be a fast one. Hopefully, at least, as fast as can be. Boom. And again. Gorgeous. It is going relatively quick. This will be 3 out of 7, so 4 to go. Oh my. just the 4. Oh, missiles. Get out of here, missiles. We don't need you anymore. You did very good, though. You did the best missiles. Once you replaced, didn't even have to worry about you once. So, you gotta love the missiles there. I would destroy the beacons, but we oddly enough do still need them. So, oh, I never took you out, so I went straight for here. 20, 46, and 99. Nice, 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 nice. Bink. Should be a little bit faster here. Oh no, it doesn't actually go through the pylon. Interesting. But that's the next one. Oh, I never see your overload. Oh, that could be bad. 70. Huzzah. 99. Alright, it wasn't 99. It was close though. It was very, very close. Whew. Okay, so once this one builds, that's 3 out of 5. 2 to go. 1 and 2. Easy peasy. And because of that, we're going to destroy this micro rift. Special micro rift over here. And we're going to boom, boom, boom. Overload. That going with some pylons as well. Just because, you know, just moving the microwave might make that last one that little bit faster. Charging. Oh, I guess we only need to nullify the last one. We don't even need to blow it up. So really, once this one blows up, we just have to nullify one more. We will blow them all up, just for the sake of blowing them all up at this point. I mean, we've blown up a lot. So, but yeah, we don't even need to blow it up. We just need this that to be built. And look at that, boom! The Emrift was just in time to build that as fast as possible. Buzzinga. There's the ammo. Click and overload. And 3, 2, 1. Done! Huzzah! Alright. We're just going to wait for this one to overload. The other two will overload as well, of course. And we will have a blown up and saved the map. Oh, really like the design. I like the resources. I like the... pretty much everything. Not being able to fly your units, definitely rough stuff, though. that gets me a little bit. Not being able to fly my units. I do like to fly my units. But one more down. 1 to go. And we are done. You know what? Just for the sake of things, we will even activate the totems. There we go. Totems have been activated. Rockets, you're doing the best. You're doing the best, Rockets. Thank you so much. Here we go. We are at... it was 69! Nice. I would love... How big is this? Oh, see, that one's a pretty big one. I really like the different shaped Dark Towers, too. I think there is a lot of intricate things that you can do as well with that. So, very, very cool. A lot of fun. Boom, we've done it. Let's jump away and enjoy the day. So how did we do? It was 53 minutes for the full-on thing. Yeah, not the best, not the worst, but, you know, I'm pretty happy. Had a lot of fun. Yeah, just had a lot of fun. Very good, very cool. Hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.